All right, here we are. We're heading toward Rye, Colorado. We're gonna check it out. It's where I was raised when I was about 8 years old as a kid, and it's been 55 years ago. We were there doing a little bit of touring a couple of days ago, and decided to come back in here and make a video of it. So we'll continue our video going to Rye, Colorado. Okay, this is the turnoff to go to Colorado City off of I-25. And follow along here. Kind of stay with me on it. It will slowly but surely take you up to Rye. Little boggle bobble driving. My little whipple. There's Bucky, he's wanting to see Rye. And there's the mountains of Rye. There's some more of the mountains. I lived in these mountains at 8 years old, and boy, when it snows up there during the winter, it comes down pretty darn good. Things have changed quite a bit after 55 years, of course, but there's still a lot of things that still brings back memories. It's kind of strange that 55 years ago, and I can still remember a lot of it. A lot of things still come to mind, and it seems like it's just a few weeks ago that I was there. So as we get a little closer, I'll come back in with you. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
There was a skunk back there, and believe me, we know it right now. Woo, dog! Wow. And heading on up here, we're getting closer and closer. My dad used to like to go down to Pueblo from here and bet on the dogs, greyhounds down there once in a while. Had some fun doing that. So I remember as a kid I couldn't go into the park, but Mom and I would go down there, and I could listen to the dog, listen to the announcers and stuff. Dad went in, played with the dog, betting on him. So anyhow, we're getting climbing up the mountain. My ears are popping because we're getting higher, closer to the mountain. And as you can see, it sure hadn't changed much in 55 years, seeing all this open, beautiful country down here below Rye, because it sure is pretty. Wow, Rye, Colorado is one of the prettiest, I think, towns in Colorado. I've been in Durango and quite a few other ones here in Colorado, but you'll see that Rye is just a little down-to-earth, small town that has approximately about 180 people living in it, and that's probably about what it had back then, if not less, when I was a kid. So we're almost there, and I'll get back with you shortly. Here we are, Rye, Colorado, and that little church that we're coming up to right now, I kind of got in trouble one time when I was a kid because my young friend Greg and I were playing and decided to throw some rocks. And we started throwing rocks, and I accidentally hit the window of that little church right there that you're seeing, and got my butt in a lot of trouble. That tree right behind it, I climbed 55 years ago, right behind it there. The trees are still here, of course, from a long time ago. And we're going up through Rye. This is the high school now. That's changed. That used to be just a big old tall building out here, basically, right there for the high school. And then here is my elementary school right here. And of course that's changed completely too, because they've redone everything. You can see there. Then we're going to turn around right up here and go back into town of Rye.
This is Rye Cafeteria or whatever.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Yeah, we're hungry, so we're gonna see if there's a little cafe so we can eat up here. So now we're headed back into Rye. After making a little turnaround. Now, when I was a little kid, my dad bought me a Daisy BB gun, and like an idiot one day, I decided that I was gonna go hunting mountain lions right back up there on the mountain behind the school here. And come to find out a few years ago, in Outdoor Life magazine, a young child here in Rye got attacked by a mountain lion here in Rye. So that was kind of silly on my part to do that, but I'm still here, thank God. There's a Rye Cafe, and that's what we're headed for. Here, go around the main street of Rye. There's that little church that I got in trouble for.
Lots of little churches in Rye.
Yeah, bunches of them.
Most of them are pretty good size.
That little church right there. I was trying to ring that bell up there. You see the bell up there in Bellway. And here we are. All kinds of little homes. But still the same. Seems like 55 years things would change quite a bit, but they haven't changed hardly at all. Used to be a cafe right there. And we're going to turn right here. And there's that little motel right there. And now it's a bed and breakfast or something. But I remember going in there as a kid, and my mom and dad would play dominoes with the owners here. And now it's a bed and breakfast. So now we're going to see if we can find a cafe. Okay, now we're headed the other way. Let's see here. Looks like she was right down here somewhere. Here, right there. So now we're going to head down, and there's a little motel that was right up here. Now it's a bed and breakfast, I think. But my mom and dad knew these people down here really well, and they'd stop off. And I remember we'd go in there, and my mom and dad would play dominoes with them and talk. Mom used to like to come up here all the time, even after we moved out of here. And talk to them. Hold it. Now, right in here, when I was a little kid, of course, during Halloween, you did trick-or-treating, and I would come down through here in my costume and hit all these little homes in here, and we would, there's deer right there, as a matter of fact. Quiet, damn it. Quiet. Look at that, there's deer right there. He's looking at us right there. Hide behind that tree there. That's what deer like to do, is hide. There was a buck in here when we were up here a while back. There was a buck in here, a 3x3 buck, and I wish I'd have got a picture of him, but he was walking a little bit too fast to do it when we were up here a couple of days ago. But they're in here, and then yeah, like I was saying, I used to go trick-or-treating in here and hit all these little homes and get me a sack full of candy when I was a kid. And we're going to turn around right here and head back the other way. And we'll also see if that little doe, there's a little doe there. And we'll see if that little doe stepped out there where I can get a better picture of her. And right up here, as I used to walk down through this little walkway here, because right up here is where I used to live when I was a little kid. And you can see people parked right there. It was right there. That's where I used to live. And there was a little, there's a little garage down there. And so as you can see, if you look back there, there's apartment buildings. That's where we live. And there's some on this side, and then some on the other side, right here. And there used to be a different balcony up there, but my dad and I were sitting out there one night, and the owner of the little cafe down there lived right up the street here in his little home, and he was walking by, and there's a street light back down here, and all of a sudden he started saying, stay away, stay away. There was something following him. He hit the street light. My dad looked down at him and said, Frank, that is a skunk following you. Well, Frank took off back that way about as fast as Frank could go. So anyhow, this is I used to play right out here in this little street, and had a neat little motel room right up there, an apartment room. So now we're going to, and something looks like it's for lease there. So now we're going to turn around and see if we can find the cafe. So we'll be back with you in just a little bit. And that was Rye, Colorado. Now we're heading back to Albuquerque, New Mexico. It looks like both of the cafes I thought were open there are both closed. So now we're going to go down to Colorado City, where Emily thinks that there is a cafe down there, have some breakfast, and head back to Albuquerque. So that was Rye, Colorado, where I grew up 55 years ago. Hope you enjoyed it. Wish we'd have got more pictures of some deer, but just didn't do it. So, hope you enjoyed. Have a nice rest of the day.
Bye.